This is Chester Moore, Executive Editor of Texas Fishing Game Magazine, here with bass fishing legend Rick Clunn. It's a pleasure to have you out here on the water on Table Rock Lake.
I appreciate you being here.
And now your home state of Missouri.
Exactly, yeah. I fell in love with the White River in my second BASS tournament in 1974.
That's amazing. You know, last year you did something I thought was one of the classiest moves I've ever seen in professional fishing, fishing the Classic in an aluminum boat.
Well, it was, I mean, aluminum boats have always been my favorite type of boats to fish out of, especially back just recreational type fishing. And the Classic really had potential for the aluminum. There are still tournaments where an aluminum boat can play a real important role and give you an advantage, and the Classic was held at Shreveport at the Red River, and there's a lot of timber, and working through that timber, getting back in shallow water. Once you can't get there as fast as the big boats, but once you get in that stuff, you actually work it more efficiently. So there's still a big place for it, even in tournament fishing. Now, admittedly, you know, these big boats they're Star Wars of bass fishing. They're incredible tools. And you got to remember, though, the context that we fish under is that we can't pick our days. So we'll all be fishing on a beautiful day one day and then a horrible day the next, and you got to have a boat that can handle, you know, very rough, even dangerous conditions. We fish very big lakes most of the time. But still, unfortunately and unintentionally, like I said in that article, we kind of have over time given people, and even younger people more importantly, the impression that you can't be a good fisherman if you don't have a big, giant 21-foot with a 250 horsepower engine on it, and that's just not true.
Especially for guys who are just recreational fishing and certainly don't have the budget for maybe a tournament level boat. Definitely,
the fish don't know what you're in. This is what catches the fish. I mean, this helps. This tool we have here helps, but it's your brain that catches the fish. And I have caught just as many fish out of 18-foot boats with smaller engines as I have big boats. And like you say, the recreational guy, he normally picks his days. That boat is easier to pull, you know, behind. You don't have to have a big diesel engine like I have to pull it all over the country. You know, it's easier to handle if you're by yourself fishing, getting in on and off the trailer. I really enjoy my aluminum boat. That boat I still have right now sitting at home, you know, and I actually look at every tournament that I go to and say, can I use this boat at that tournament? Because another thing I like about it is that this boat here, you're kind of looking like this, you know, you're like this big bumblebee out there driving around the lake. Everybody knows you. With a little aluminum boat, everybody looks, he's just crappie fishing. They don't pay any attention to what you're doing. Yeah, you can be very incognito. You can kind of move around freely without drawing a lot of attention to yourself. So, but I think the real key is matching your boat to the type of water you fish most of the time, and the conditions you fish under. It's just, again, all of this is a tool, and aluminum boats are incredibly, you know, the way Johnny Morris has rigged those aluminum boats, they've been doing that now for over 30-something years. They've got those boats down to a, those are little Star Wars ships themselves. I mean, they got the finest equipment on them. They can do anything a big boat do except maybe get there fast.
And what was the model you fished?
I was fishing the V18 with the 150 Merc on it. I actually had a jet drive on it, where I could actually switch out the jet drive and with a regular lower unit. So it's, again, most of my career I fished out of an 18-foot boat. So don't look at a boat and say, well, I can't be a good angler because my boat's not big enough or fast enough.